So, Sue, thanks for coming in my office. I thought it'd be good to get you off the line in a place that's quiet where we can focus on you because I care about how you feel. Is it all right if I take notes just to make sure I'm capturing what we discuss here?
Sure.
Okay. So, can you tell me a little bit about what's going on?
Well, pretty much that I get pulled from my original line and then come work on yours just because the company don't order enough parts. And I think that's really dumb and it's their fault. Like they're not ordering enough parts and it's causing me to work somewhere else that I'm not hired to do this. I was hired on a different line.
Okay, yeah, I can see where that's frustrating. If I see where you're coming from, it's that basically we don't have enough inventory on hand, and it's causing you to get on a line that's unfamiliar with. So one thing, just I see your point, um, but here at ABC Auto, we do pride ourselves in customer service, and we do our best to work as a team. So, is there anything specifically about our line that's different than the one you're used to?
Well, I got hired on line one. I got the training on line one. I got familiar with it. I was comfortable doing a good job. And then I get switched around just because the parts aren't in. So now I'm slower on this line. The supervisor are getting on to me. And it's not my fault. It's just so dumb.
Yeah, I can see where that's frustrating. So, I see where you're coming from, and what I'm hearing is that you're just slower, the supervisor's getting on to you, the lines are stopping. Um, um, is would it be any help if we gave you training for our line to make you more comfortable?
Yeah, that'll probably help. I don't know.
Okay, so but just to make sure that we're kind of seeing eye to eye and that we're tackling the real issue here is that to make you more comfortable with other lines, before we put you on that, we need to try to help give you training in addition to making sure we have the right parts.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so I think I've heard you pretty loud and clear on what's the issue. Um, I just really appreciate your work out there. You're doing a good job, a great job actually. Even though you're kind of out of your comfort zone, you're doing really well. Um, so I'm gonna put in that request of purchasing to make sure we get our inventories adjusted correctly, and I'm gonna submit this up to the training management to make sure you guys are feeling comfortable on lines outside of the one you initially hired in. Is does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And just one last thing is I also heard there was a report actually that was received that you were complaining during break. Is there anything other than what we discussed that you might want to share any concerns about?
Somebody reported me? Well, basically back to the same situation. The line was running, I was doing my job, and then it got stopped because we ran out of parts. And then they're like, hey, get on brakes. Then I got on break. I don't remember. I went to the bathroom or got coffee, whatever it was. And then they all of a sudden said, hey, come back. The line's up again. We got some part. So that's unfair. I just took a break. You told us to do whatever we need to do, and they didn't give us a time frame. So I wasn't too happy about that.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from, and as we talk, I'm going to do my best to try to get this resolved. Again, thank you for being willing to get outside your comfort zone. In the meantime, I would just ask that you keep a positive attitude out there because what you do affects the rest of the team. And I know you all have each other's best interest in mind. So, would that be all right? Is just trust me that I'm going to escalate this, and in the meantime, can I trust that you'll keep a positive attitude and just do the best you can?
I'll try.
Thank you so much.